Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we created one example for CRUD operations, and for that CRUD operations, so we learned reading, details, create, insert. One more option is pending, update. Create is register, insert. Inserting is creating. Inserting a record means registering a record, that is create. So in this project, so we will start with first we need to start the API. In the API, it is in CD server. This is node videos API.js. That is videos API. So that is the server started. Now we will start the admin login page, because it will come from admin login page. We'll have a admin login page. In this, so what is user ID Raj underscore admin, and password is Raj@admin, and login, it will get the videos related data here. Now yesterday we designed adding a new video, and we designed here details. When we click on details, it will open the details here. Right now, what we want is, another thing we need to do is, when user clicks the details are coming here. Another one is when user clicks on, so edit, it should open in edit mode. It should display in edit mode. In edit mode, what you can do is you can modify and you can update. On this button click, we need to edit the detail of that particular record. How? We will open that edit button, videos. On videos, this is delete also we created now. We also created delete operation. One more option is edit. On edit button click, where is edit button? Edit button ID is btn edit. And right side, the main area is present. In that, we need to display a form. So what we will do here, we will write, so document dot on click of which one? btn edit. We will have an event argument. Yeah. Now here we need to get the details of that particular product, and we need to display in a form. That means we need to get the ID of that product. So where ID is equal to, so that is here e dot current target dot value. Current target value. Current target value is same like delete and details. We have to use parse int. Parse int, and this is the value. Okay, next. Now what we need to do is, we need to search for that and get that information. So what I will do now here, we will create a simple logic for accessing $.ajax. Ajax method is get, and we need to use URL. URL is actually http://127.001.5000 slash. In that we have details slash, not details, it is what, video slash video id. Video id is id. That means which button they clicked, that video details will come. And now we need to use success. On success, we have to get the videos. And what we need to do is we need to map through the video. That means what we have to do, we need to display that videos actually array, but in that only one video will come. Then what you can do, so we can create here var, and in the var there are so many techniques. One is video. We will keep video is equal to videos. This is destructuring. Na? Destructuring means in these videos, what is present at index 0, that is stored inside this video. Now what we need to do, we need to display that video related details in a edit form. That means we need to create one edit form. How? So we have to design dollar, and how to create a edit form. We need to display here heading edit video. Okay. In that data list, we will create data term. In the data term, first we need to display what? So video name. So video name we need to define. Video ID also, na? Right? We can keep. So this is video ID. Video ID we will display in a text box. That means we have to use input type is equal to, suppose it is number. Into that value is coming from video dot video ID. That is the video ID. Similarly, next another term, that is title. So title should display, so data definition. So input type is equal to text, and value is equal to $video dot title. Similarly, I will copy another. Okay, this is what URL. Na? This is video dot what URL. Okay, what else? Description, and video dot what description. That's what we are defining. Next. So we have another option. What is it? Likes. Here we will give likes. So likes is a number, and we are attaching likes. We are giving likes. Okay, what else? Dislikes. So dislikes, and we are giving dislikes. So we have another one, number, yeah. And here we have views, and this is also number. And video dot what views. After that, we will keep a button, and the button is save, button close. Button ID as btn save, and the class btn and btn some success, like this. Okay, this must be added into the main. That means dot append to whom main. Okay, let's see. Now when user clicks on the edit of that record, it should open like this. That video details will open here. Right. So that video detail is coming and displaying here. You know, you need to clean up and add. Right. So what you do before you are doing this dollar hash dollar just main dot HTML is empty. I click on that, it will open that in edit mode. I open that, it will open in the edit mode. Right. So here some value is missing. What value is missing? Everything embed is okay. Likes, views, title. Title is not accessing complete title. It is accessing only one. Why? This is title. Video dot title only na. That means it is having lengthy maybe, right? So then we will put a text area na. Text area. In that we will put here. So video dot what title. The edit, it's okay, right? So it is going to get that and display, right? Text is unable to show lengthy, then we are using text area for that. Now what should happen here is, now when user do some modification, description also same, right? So we need to change it to text area. So here description, yeah, description also change to text area. So here we need to display. So this is video dot what description, and that is the information, and description will come. Now important is, this is all the details. User can able to modify the details. He can change likes, dislikes, description, URL. And after making the changes, when he clicks save, these must be updated in the database. How? So we have to write logic on save button. And we need to collect data from all these text box. Right? So that means actually, because it is in the same page, right? We have to write the button click, save button click. Save button click. So let's write a function here. Okay. How do we write? So we need document dot on. What is it? Click of which one? Hash btn save. We will just write a callback function. I will just put an alert save clicked just to check whether it is working or not. So I click on edit and click on save, and it is save click. Now on save click, how to collect this data and update this data? Whatever the details are present, we need to collect that. Then see how to collect. In that edit, these need some ID. What is it? ID. ID is what? So edit ID ID. So txt EID. EID is edit ID. Similarly, for this ID is txt E title, right? E title. I will use just E title. E for edit or something like that. Another ID is txt E URL. So here ID is txt E description. So here also ID is txt, that is E likes. ID is txt E dislikes, and ID is txt E views. Like this we are giving. Now let's try to access the value here. See, temporarily. Suppose I am trying to access dollar hash txt EID. EID dot what val. Val is value. That means on save click. So on save click, is it able to get that? It is unable to access that. Why? That is text box now. It is unable to access the text box. Anything else? Suppose E likes, E views, anything. That means this is ID. Suppose I am defining E. What is it? Description. Description. E description, actually, that is the description of that. And this is complete coming. Right? The description is displayed for that. That is description.val. Why EID is not coming? I think capitalization have problem. Huh? So we will use EID dot value. Let's say here ID dot value, it's working. Now we can insert, we have to post, on which request post, on which request put request. That means here, what is expecting? Put method is expecting. Save means put method. What put method is expecting? Let's go and see the put method. Put method is update, expecting ID. It is expecting ID and all other details. That means we need to send the ID and all other details. So first we have to collect the ID of that particular product, right? How? Where ID is equal to, what is it? Dollar hash txt EID dot what? Val. It is collecting the value. After that, what we have to do is we need to use Axios. So Ajax dollar dot Ajax. What is the Ajax method? Method is put. We have get, we have post, we have put. What is the URL? URL is, so http://127.0.0.1:. So we have 5000 slash, what is it? Update video. Update video na? The method is update video. Update video slash ID. ID is coming from here. Now here, what data to be updated? You are updating. That means you need to send the data to update. What data to be updated? What data? Because see, that method is expecting not only ID, it is expecting this all data. That means title, details and all. That means now what we need to do is we need to create one object. That means we will create where we will create a video object. This video object contains all details. Details what it contains? User, not user. It contains video ID. ID coming from where? So here I can access ID because already it is there. Already ID variable is collecting na? The same I will use it here. Okay, next what? Title. Title must be what? So title must be so dollar hash txt e title dot val. It will get the title. That is e title is nothing but edit title na dot val. Similarly, others. Another one is description. Description So, okay. So here, now what is the next one is we need the another part. Okay. So here another, what else? Likes. So dollar hash txt e likes. Okay. Dot val and dislikes. So dollar hash txt e dislikes dot val. What else? Views. So dollar hash txt e views dot val. These are all the details. Okay, now this object must be sent as data. The data is sent and that is the object. Object is what? Video. After that, we will put an alert. And in the alert, we will display a message, video updated successfully. And after that, we will just location dot reload. It will reload the page and show. Right? Let's see. We will go here and refresh. Yeah. So here we are adding edit. This is JavaScript OOP, Java OOP in Hindi. Title is Java OOP. So this is object oriented. That is, I am just giving extra. Means I am doing some modification. After that, click on save, video updated successfully. Okay, that is updated. Or something, it is updated. It's taking time to load, right? Now the video is updated and you can see the title change, right? We can update all other details. Any detail we can modify. Just click on edit. It will open that edit mode. And we are making some changes. That means HTML full course. So here I defined offer. So 40% off, like that we defined. And we are changing some other likes, dislikes or anything. That means likes, I change it to 5,000 and click on save and updated successfully. That is modified. And you go to the details and see now after loading, click on details. When I click on details, the details will come and likes are changed to 5,000. We updated that. and displayed, right? That means we are modifying those details. Keep as 6. The panel also 6. Then it will have a even size here. So you are clicking on that particular details. It will get the detail of that particular video. You want to make modifications. So that means title I want to change. So I will keep on edit, and here core Java by some Hari Shankar something, Ravi Shankar something like this. And I said save, then that is saved, updated successfully. And you click on details, it will show that now. That means we are able to add the records. We are able to edit the records. We are able to view the details. We are able to update. That means all the CRUD operations are here. So creating, reading, updating, deleting, everything is here. So you want to add a new video, then you click on add new. It will show you a form. You can try in another way. You can bring this form also here, right side, and you can display same like I created edited form. That means you can have a separate page, or you can bring that and display in the same page. That means you have to create the form also dynamically now, right? But we created this and we are adding the details and add video, right? So the process of working with complete end to end, only the point now you need to create a good UI, good user interface. The logic is done. Now you need to create a good user interface. And one more now here, after login here, important, after login, user should able to view these details. Suppose in between, so he can sign out anytime. When he sign out, actually these pages are directly accessible. These pages are directly accessible. When he sign out, we should not make them allow to access. That means how to keep signed in, how to handle sign out. We learned local storage now. We can use local storage, or in reality, in real-time projects, we use a concept called cookies. By using cookies, we can maintain login until he logs out. That information he can view. Once he logs out, directly that page cannot open. Now what is problem is, you see, I open here, which one? Admin login we are adding. Admin login comes. Use admin is not login, means he's not using this login. He knows the page name. Directly somebody opened the page name called videos, it will open. It should not open like that. It should open only if he successfully log in. If anybody tries to open directly, it should go to login again. Right? That means now how you will verify that user still logged in or not. So how to carry his information across all the pages and show. That we can do by using the concept of cookies. We can use cookies. In general website, we use the concept of cookies. I showed you with local storage. I showed you local storage, session storage. Remember that? What is the difference between local and session storage? What is the difference between local storage and session storage? Local storage is permanent. Even when the browser is closed, the data is available. It is accessible across tabs. Even you shut down the computer also, next time it is available. It is not removed until you delete. Session storage is only for a tab. It is not accessible to another tab. It will automatically delete when you close the browser. Those are all difference. So cookies are files where you can store users data and you can access and use. But actually with the jQuery, if you want to use cookies, we have to install separate cookie library. You can try jQuery cookie libraries and you can use them. How we can manage that? Actually, what you can manage here is, suppose cookie library, how you can manage is, you go to node npmjs.com. This is node package manager. In this, we have an option. The option is here we search for jQuery cookie. You see there is a library, jQuery cookie library is there, jQuery cookie. Actually, so many are there. Every cookie have different. jQuery cookie is enough. You see, it will show you all the process, how to use the cookie, creating cookies and all. You have to install and you have to link the file, and you can see how the cookies are created. Cookie name, cookie value, expires in how many days. You have to define that. You can access the cookie by using this. Usually, now what happens? Now I will install this cookie library. I'll install that cookie library. So, and you saw here their syntax, $.cookie. That is the syntax. Okay, so see what I'm doing, installing the cookie library. So I will take a new terminal, npm install jQuery.cookie and save. We are installing jQuery cookie library. Okay, after that, we have to go to this admin login, and here we need to link the cookie file. So this is script, and script source, node modules, jQuery cookie, that jQuery cookie.js. That is the file. After that, when user clicks here, means when user ID password is matching, then what we have to do is, before navigating to videos, we have to create $.cookie. Cookie name is user ID, and what is the value? So hash user ID dot val. Whatever user ID value is there, val, that we will store in it. So cookie is created by that name. Where to access? It is created by that name and it will go to videos. In videos, we have to access. That means let's go to the videos. Here, this is the loading phase. Na? This is the loading phase. The function is loading. Am I right? This is loading. In loading, what we can do is we can collect and display somewhere. Where to display? In videos page, I will do one thing. Just beside these videos, I will put a span. And in that span, we will put an ID. ID is some user ID. Like that means now what we have to do there, I want to display who logged in. That means now what we have to do here, we need to link the cookies, script what, src, node modules, jQuery cookie, and jQuery cookie.js. And here, before loading the videos, we will access $hash. What is it? User ID dot val into that .html. It's a span. In that we will display. In display, what to display? So here we will display dollar dot what cookie, dollar cookie. Directly we can access. Here I am using backtick. Why I am using backtick? Because I want to display some some message like hello. After that, that one. How to get the user dollar dot cookie, cookie of cookie name. Cookie name is what? User ID. Whatever value is present inside it, it will come. Now, actually, you see from admin login, when we access admin login, from admin login, I entered user ID, Raj underscore admin, and Raj at the net admin, and click on login. Then it will get that hello Raj admin. That is available. Now, if he don't log in and directly try to access, that means if cookie is not there. Actually, now cookie is created. You can see inspect. Where to inspect? You can go to in the inspect. So you can go to the location where application, in application. In the application, you can go to cookies. There you can see the cookies are present. And the cookie is user ID and Raj admin. Now, if this cookie is deleted, you can delete the cookie. If cookie is deleted, he should sign out. Automatically, it should go to which page? Login. If cookie is not available, then what we do is we will write one logic in the videos. What is the logic in the videos is we will write a condition. What is it? Dollar. If dollar, what is it? So if dollar dot cookie, what is the cookie name? Cookie name is user ID. User ID is equal to undefined. Is equal to undefined. That means it is not there. If cookie is not there, or you can verify like this also. This indicates it is defined. If cookie is defined, then print. If not defined, then location dot href, it should go to which page? Admin login dot html. If cookie is not there, then automatically take him to that page. And you see now what I am doing here. I am right clicking here and delete that cookie. That means we are deleting the cookie. Cookie is deleted now. Once refresh the page and see. Once I refresh, then it will go to login. That means only until logged in, he will be there. If you try to directly access the page now, see currently which page is coming? Admin login page is coming. I am trying to access videos HTML. Directly the login will come. Even you try to directly open that, it will not come until or unless you log in. That is what you need to do in every page. In every page on loading, verify cookie is there or not. If cookie is there, then show the message hello. If cookie is not there, redirect him to the login. That means after login only he can see. That means Raj underscore, suppose what is it? Admin. So Raj at the net admin, and click on login, then it will get that. So without deleting the cookie manually, how we can make the cookie deleted? We can put a sign out option. When user clicks that sign out, automatically it will delete the cookie and it will come back to login. How to keep sign out? Let's go. So just beside this admin, yeah, here I will add a button. So the button, so class I will give as BTN, and BTN link I will give as sign out. Right, we will give an ID. ID is what? BTN sign out. That is the button. Now what happens is we have a sign out button here. When I click on sign out button, it should delete the cookie and it should come out. That means actually for deleting cookie in their website, what they have given to delete cookie, what they have given, let me check. Jake npmjs.com, because every library have different jQuery cookie. And this jQuery cookie people, for deleting the cookie, they have given remove cookie method. There is a remove cookie method. Okay, so we will use that here. So on the button click, we have to write the logic. That means what we need to do here. This is which button? This is save button. We have to write another button, $hash btn sign out. So on click, what to do? On click $dot what? Remove cookie, and cookie name is user ID. After that, just we have to use location dot href. It should navigate to which page? Admin login dot what? HTML, like that. Now you can see here, so we are clicking on this. That means here we say edit, here we say sign out, then it is logged out. Right? If you try to directly access that videos, it's not available. It is unable to load. You can log in and then only you can access. _admin and Raj@admin and login, then it will open. The cookie is created automatically and cookie is present. That cookie is going to maintain your information until you sign out. Remember, if I don't sign out, see, without sign outing, I will close this. I will open that again here, enter. And you can see it is still available, because cookie will be available until you close the browser. Once you close the browser, the cookie is deleted. For cookies, you can give expiry, like 2 days, 3 days, 10 days. So what you can do is, while creating a cookie, in admin login, we are creating cookie. Here, we can give an object which have expires in how many days? You can give a number, 7 or 6 or 10. You can give that expires. That means automatically from today, after 7 days, it will expire. If you don't give, then it is called as temporary cookie. That means it is present until browser is open. Once you close, it is. If you don't want cookie, you can use local storage. You can also use session. What is session? Session is not accessible. Session is not accessible across browser. That means in another browser you don't want to access, then you can use session. If you want any, even after closed also, even I shut down my computer, next day when I open, it should be available. Then you can use an local storage, right? You can keep there. Here we are using one more option is cookie. Actually, we are using a jQuery cookie. jQuery cookie, it is a cookie library. Actually, cookie is a simple text document that comprises of client details. So it uses the details across requests. It can be a permanent, we call persistent, or it can be in memory. In memory is temporary. So jQuery provides a cookie library. So that allows to create, configure, and manipulate cookie. That's what it can do. The create, configure, and manipulate cookie. Creating, configuring, and manipulating. So you have to run npm install jQuery.cookie. Save. Syntactically, first create cookie. We have $.cookie and cookie name and cookie value and expires. That's how we define. Access cookie. Access cookie is just $.cookie and its name. Next, remove cookie. Then $.remove cookie and name. That's how we define. These are the cookie related manipulations. How to verify cookie there or not? So here we have a check for cookie by using if $.cookie and the name is equal to undefined. You can use this method, or if $.cookie and the name. This is enough. This is verifying. This is verifying defined. If cookie is defined, if cookie is undefined. So this is an example. So what you have to do is example. The example is end-to-end CRUD example operations. End-to-end CRUD operations. How we can access, how we can manage the data. Right. So this is a simple approach. This entire example I will upload. Right. That means I will upload all the zip folder. Right. Not like notes. I will upload this entire folder. Which folder I should upload this video library. That video library folder and API is in videos API.js, right? So videos API.js, this is the file, and server and video library. These two I will upload, right? Into Classroom, I will upload those files. You can directly see those files and try them, right? So you should be able to create such complete end-to-end application. So first you need to practice that. right? So if you can practice this complete end, then we can find out what problems are coming, any issues are there while you are practicing. Now, after this, one more point I will show you is we will learn how to create a online portfolio. How we can create an online portfolio. That means generally these days when you go to interviews, usually what happens is they say that what examples you designed, what work you have done, show us. Then generally what we do is in resume, we put a link. That link will show all our work. That means whatever we have done, these we need to upload into online so that anybody can view it. For that, actually, we have cloud servers. We can use those cloud servers and we can upload everything into cloud. Mostly people use different cloud servers. The process I will show, the project you have to do, means you create your portfolio like design and you upload everything there, right? The process I will show you actually. That means here, the process is deploying project onto cloud. Deploying project onto cloud. Deploying project onto cloud is publishing your project onto cloud. There are so many cloud servers. We have Firebase. We have GitHub pages, AWS, Azure. There are so many. Now, Netlify. All these are different types of cloud environments. Some are paid, so you have to pay money and use them. Some you can use free up to certain limit. So free is enough for learners, right? Because we are not learning cloud technology. Cloud technology is very huge again. It's a very big concept. We are not learning cloud. We are just learning how to keep our projects online. Means how to keep our pages online. So we designed some examples, EMI calculator, some forms, KFC forms like that. How to keep them online, right? So that if anybody wants to watch what we done, we can show them online just through a link. We can do that. How that is possible, we'll see. Actually, I will show you one. We will see here Firebase. Actually, Firebase is Google Cloud. So I will show you deploying on Firebase. Deploying on Firebase means keeping on cloud, right? First step, what you have to do is log in into Firebase account. So this is actually a Google account. If you have a Google account, you can log in into Firebase. That means you have this firebase.com. This is Firebase. You need to visit this website firebase.com. And you need to define that. Okay, now here I will open this. This is the Firebase. And here I will log in with my account. I will use another account. This is my Firebase account. And here I have to just click on go to console. When I click on go to console, I can see some projects are here. These are some projects I have. These are existing projects. You can create a new project, add project. Usually if you are first time using, it will be empty. Nothing will be there. So you have to go to console, add project. project name. Project name, I will give project name as suppose my portfolio. But by that name already so many may be there, right? It is giving some random code. If you don't want random code, so then you can give your surnames, your names, right? Then you will get the correct one. Suppose I said, so Naresh IT portfolio something. Okay, this is okay. This is there, right? So this is there. Continue. Okay. Now just continue. You don't need to choose here. You need to choose the account. Account is default account. Actually, if you have paid account also, you can select that, right? Multiple accounts can be there. Create project. So now a project is created here on cloud. First, we are creating one project, right? So what we have to do, login. After that, go to console and add new project. The project name we defined as some Naresh IT portfolio. Like this, we define is the project name we define. Project is created. It's ready. I will continue. Now you can see the project will display here. This is your project. Currently, this is empty. Nothing is kept inside this project. You just created an empty project. What you have to do now, whatever you designed, you need to push that here. You need to connect that here. From your computer, you have to connect your project to this. How? Let's see. We'll do one thing. I will take a simple rough new one. What we will do, take a create a new folder in D drive. I am creating a new folder. Suppose the folder name same Naresh IT portfolio. I am creating that Naresh IT portfolio. And what we will do, we will open it. So in D, Naresh IT portfolio, okay. It's an empty one. And here we have to create some content. We will add a folder. One folder is public, right? We have another folder is SRC. Package JSON, npm init y, that will generate package JSON. These all are basic things. Okay, after doing this, now add some page here. In public, I'm adding a page index.html. Index.html, here I will give title, some Naresh IT. And here I will put a heading. So Naresh IT, or say my portfolio, like that. Folio, like this I define. You can add anything here. Whatever you designed, right? Whatever you want, CSS and everything keep. But always use CDN only now. CDN, because you are going live now. In your computer, you downloaded Bootstrap. How it will work live? You have to use Bootstrap CDN, jQuery CDN, JavaScript, all CDNs you have to use. That means what we need to do, suppose I want to use Bootstrap. If I want to use Bootstrap, then what we need to do, go to get Bootstrap and get the CDN link. You go to download, and in the download, you will find CDN links, and copy the CDN link here. Right? That means Bootstrap CDN link we are copying and we are keeping here. That is the Bootstrap jQuery. Another one is Bootstrap CSS. Both CDNs are here. Suppose you want to use Bootstrap icons also. Now, when you are using Bootstrap, class is what? Container fluid, like this. So I defined like class as text center, like this. Now, if you want Bootstrap icons, then get the Bootstrap icon CDN also. It is usually present at the bottom. At the bottom, yeah, this is the CDN of Bootstrap icons. We will copy that and we will paste that Bootstrap CDN also. Here we will put the Bootstrap CDN CSS icons. Now here we need to define, so a span class BI. So BI person fill, something like this. Usually now this we need to publish on live, right? And you create other pages, like how, suppose you have another page. This is your EMI calculator, right? Then what you do, you design the EMI calculator here, all the functionality. That means here EMI calculator, like that. You create another one, shopper, like shopper.html, and you design the shopping. So here another heading like shopper template, like that. And in index page, what you do? So in index page, so I am keeping here data list, data term, my works, like that, or say my, so projects, right? And data definition, in that, what are those projects? So unordered list item, anchor, href is what? EMI.html, EMI calculator, like that. Right? You need to configure this. That means another we have like shopper.html. This is like shopper template. So like this we are defining. So once you done this, your project is ready. Now this need to go live. You put all images, anything, right? Now if need to go live, for that a little bit process is there. How we can go live, right? First, open the terminal. First important, if you want to use the cloud of this Firebase, we have to install, you have to download and install Firebase tools on your PC. So npm install -g globally Firebase tools. At the net is there. We will see the correct command. The correct command will be in hosting. This is the command, Firebase tools, same. Firebase tools. This is globally installing the Firebase tools. That means, remember, this you can use for any project. Later, if you are learning React or Angular or some other, those projects also same. That means any project you can publish onto Firebase, right? So here, now what we have to do after downloading this, first you have to log in into Firebase from project terminal. From project terminal, you have to log in. That means what we have to do, Firebase login. That is the command we have to type. Make sure that you have logged in into Firebase. If you haven't logged in, the login means what? You open separate browser. There you enter Google login, Firebase account login. Then automatically it will say login success. Sometimes make sure you are logging with the correct account, because sometimes you have multiple email accounts. In which email account you created Firebase, that same account you have to use, right? So I will do here one thing. What is it is here I will go and here. So Firebase, I already installed Firebase tools in my PC. Firebase login. It will show which account is currently logged in, and it will make sure that we have to make sure that we logged in with the correct. After login is successful, then we need to start pushing this project into live, right? For that, we need to run another command. It will take a little while because it should connect online and verify the account details. So it is successfully logged in, right? It's saying already logged in. So it's okay. Once it is logged in, next point, run the command. So command is Firebase init. Init is initialization. We have to run the command Firebase init. That means you have to run the command Firebase init. Now it will ask some series of questions here. It says Firebase project initialization is ready. Do you want to proceed? Yes. Okay. In that it is asking which Firebase concept you want to use. That means it is saying that Firebase have a lot of things. Which one you want to use? Because Firebase is a big cloud technology. It is asking what you want to use. We want to use hosting. This is what we have to select. That means hosting, configuring the files. This is what we want. That we have to select with spacebar. Use a spacebar for selecting that. Up and down arrow, go to hosting and select. So Firebase init here, it will ask this question. So here you have to select this. You have to select using spacebar. So in command line, spacebar is used for selection and deselection. To select and deselect, you have to choose this one, right? So we have to configure files for Firebase hosting. After selecting it, hit enter. When I hit enter, it is asking, please choose what you want to use. Use existing project or create a new project. Existing project. Already we created a project in the cloud. Use existing project. So you have to select next. Use existing project. And what is project name? Project name you have to select. What is the project name? Naresh IT portfolio. Folio. That is the name. Naresh IT portfolio. Now you can see here, I selected use existing project. And in that, which were project Naresh IT portfolio, you have to select. Remember, they have a limit, maximum 7 or 9 projects you can create for free like this. After that, you delete your projects. So otherwise you can't add new projects, right? So in one project only you put all files. For every page, don't create a project. In one project, keep everything, all examples and all, right? Enter. Okay. It is asking, do you want to use your public directory? Means it is asking, are your files present in public directory? Yes, no? That means type folder name public. We have to type the folder name public. So we have to use public. public, right? That means it is asking which directory contains files. Public is the directory. Which files? Our index file and all, right? Enter. It is asking, do you want to rewrite all URLs into index? Don't rewrite. All rewrite means deleting existing index and keeping a new index. Already we have index. So don't rewrite, right? It is asking, do you want to connect with any another cloud like GitHub and all? Not required. And so it is asking, index HTML is there. Do you want to overwrite again? No, we don't want to overwrite. Make sure that you are not overriding. Huh? Now everything is finished. And you see the configuration is ready. Everything is finished. But remember, still your project is not online. You just made a connection between them. These all files must be sent to online. That means now here it is asking some more questions. What else it is asking? It is asking overwrite index.html. So we say no, right? We don't want. So do you want to link to Git? So this is also no, we don't want, right? So this is the option. Once you finish all this, so Firebase init is completed. After initializing, the final one is run the command Firebase deploy. We have to run deploy. This is the final. After initialization, you have to use Firebase deploy. That means just you need to run the command Firebase deploy. So Firebase deploy. Firebase deploy, it is going to push all your files into live project. Deploying to Naresh IT portfolio, and it is updating everything. So finish. And actually, this is your website address. This is the website address. That is the website address. Let's open this and see. I will open in a separate tab. And you can see here, it's there. This is now live. Our project is live. Right, I selected EMI calculator. So it should open that EMI calculator and show. Right, so I selected shopper template, it will show. You Google, you will find so many portfolios. Software UI developer portfolio. That means your photo, your qualification, your education details, your experience of fresher means you can put all sample projects. Right, I will upload a resume format. You try to design that resume online. Right, you try to design that resume online. Keep the contents what you learned. And there you give your links. That means right side corner itself you can give like my address and this is my online profile. And they click on online profile and they can watch what you have done. That means entire your work is now online. Now every day, if you want to do some modifications, add new files or something, very simple. Every day you don't need all these process. What we have to do, go to suppose some shopper. Right, in the shopper what we do, we added some change. That means shopper template. Then I will put as modified recently. That's the message. Now see, when I save this, this is not updated there. Why? Because any modification you done in your computer, how it will update there? That means every time after modifying, just one command again, that is Firebase deploy. You have to run Firebase deploy. That's it. Every time Firebase deploy. After doing every modification, Firebase deploy. You don't need others. Right? Just Firebase deploy. Then it is going to deploy and it is going to add new changes into it. Now it is completed, releasing the new version. It is finished, and once refresh and it will come. Right? Any modifications, it will be like this. You put back button, front button, next button, previous button, right? You can put here home link. When user clicks, it will go back to the home index page. Right? You can add anything, but only one thing, don't use offline library now. Every library you have to link with CDN. Right? Bootstrap is working now already. Bootstrap is there. Bootstrap icons are there. Right? So the process is this. Now your project is live. Actually, online portfolios, so many will be there. Let's say Google. We have UI developer portfolio templates. You see, these are so many UI developer related portfolio templates will be there. So this is some templates we have, front end dribble. You see, these are templates. These are the different types of portfolio templates. Right? What you do is choose any template that you want, and you choose, this is one like template. This is like a template. This is in the template. So this is one page. This is another page. In that, the profile, what he designed. You can create your own, right? So you can create your own resume type online. These are all portfolio templates, right? So UI, UX developer related templates. These are the templates we have. So this is their work and how the page looks like. What is the website you see? This is the website. At the top, contact details and all. What technologies they learn. I will upload one resume. You try that. Huh? I will upload one resume. You try to design that. Right? And if you can create this, that means your application is online. Right? This is a simple and easy and fastest way of deploying. Right? Once you do this, now your project is live. So we have two servers actually, local server, another cloud server. All these days we were working on local server, which we call as live server. Now it is cloud. Every modification just deploy, right? So like this, different clouds are there. Different clouds are there. On every cloud, process is different. You need to download separate libraries. You need to try, right? But this is very simple and effective and very good. Why? Because it belongs to Google, right? So then they will have good service, but free is enough. If you have paid, then what will happen? You can choose your domains. If you have paid, you can pay for domain and choose. That means instead of web.app, it will be .com or it will be .org. It will be .in. You can choose your domains if you paid, right? Actually, we can purchase the domains here itself. You see, they give here, which is Firebase. In Firebase, you can see this is the console. So in the console, now this is the project we have currently, Naresh IT portfolio. And in that, you see here hosting deployed recently. All the data is available. All the information is available here. So if you pay money, they will give you more things, right? Actually, in the project settings, you go to project settings. So you see, this is project settings. This is the project name. That is the ID given here. All this information will be there. Actually, what you can do is you can pay money, then they will give you one small option here. You see clouding, integrations, service accounts, user permissions, so many will be there. Category wise will be there. Generally, what happens is you can go to these service accounts, you can purchase service accounts. This requires a complete knowledge of cloud, right? We are not teaching you any cloud here, right? Just we are learning how do we push our project there. That's enough. Now, this is the cloud options, right? One more we will see here. So what we will see is how generally testing happens. The concept called testing, how people test. Deployment, another one is testing. Testing means how the code testing happens. What errors are there, matching requirement or not, all such things. With that, we can finish all the concept, right? So once we know testing, then we will finish all the concept. That means our entire full stack course will be done. Now, after that, what we are doing is we are conducting some coding classes. Coding classes means, so we will take some interview based programs real time from official websites. Official websites means actually companies use those websites for conducting interviews. From those websites, I will show you some questions. Those questions, problem solutions we will learn. So that is add-on. If you are interested, you can attend, because there less teaching, more your work will be there. That means I will explain a solution. You have to solve that problem. If you cannot, then I will explain the solution. Like that, if you can practice some programs that the given in those websites, then you can easily crack interviews, right? For that, some process is there, we will see, right? So tomorrow we will continue then, right? Tomorrow we will be the last session for testing and everything. After that, we will start some coding examples and see them. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue.